What I particularly valued was the opportunity to have access to the full range of what this university has to offer. I was grounded here in the Wilson School, but the ability I had to consult with professors in a variety of departments, it was just a tremendously rich year, inside the classrooms, but also outside. Princeton professors in the Woodrow Wilson School and elsewhere have a well-deserved reputation for being accessible. You can actually talk to them. They keep office hours and are available outside of office hours, and those informal conversations help me considerably. Well, I'd like to think that that common Princeton connection helped us forge the bond we did in Iraq. It was very important to both of us that we develop the ability to work together. And we started before either of us ever got to Iraq. When he was at Fort Leavenworth in Kansas and I was in Pakistan, we were on the phone together, figuring out how we were going to form one team. And for all the challenges we faced, we were determined that we would face them together, including the challenge of testifying before Congress, which we also did together. The challenges were huge. When I arrived in the beginning of 2007, the surge was just getting underway. Our casualties were enormous. The violence among Iraqis was threatening to bring the country down. What I learned, not just there, I think I learned it here, that in these major events in the Middle East, there are no magic solutions. You don't flip a switch. You chip away at it one hard day at a time. It takes patience, it takes perseverance. And that's what General Petraeus and I tried to bring to that fight. That patience, that perseverance, it is what we urged on Congress and the American people. And I think as we look at Iraq today, it is by no means a victory, but is clearly moving in a positive direction. I would say there are two major lessons, certainly two that I have learned. Be very slow and very careful to commit resources, lives, money to major endeavors in this complex part of the world. Ask a lot of questions, consider the risks, consider the consequences. But once you are committed, be even slower and more careful to uncommit. Americans are impatient. We want results yesterday, or at least by this morning. The rest of the world doesn't work that way. So strategic patience. Apply it to complex overseas situations and apply it to your own approach to those situations. It is Princeton in the nation's service, and I am delighted to see so many students here, undergraduate and graduate, committed to that service. And I urge others to think about it. Look, when someday all of them will be my age, as incredible as that may seem, and I don't think they want to look back on their lives and have to consider their success measured in terms of money. How much money did they make? It needs to be about the difference they make, and public service makes that difference.